It's shark breeding season, and I recently got the chance to go cage diving with great whites. I learned so much more than I ever knew about the importance of sharks and the predators that put them at risk. All of it gave me a greater appreciation for the species and the efforts to protect them.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
This is how Hollywood commonly portrays the great white.
You know, it's not always what gets shown on TV. You know, the media can portray them in a completely different light to what we see on a daily basis out here.
Out here is Guadalupe Island, located about 200 miles southwest of San Diego, one of only a handful of places in the world to see great whites in action.
What? Just an incredible experience. You are this far away from an apex predator. It is looking you in the eyes, and it's like you're connecting to nature, and you really understand why all these efforts in ocean conservation are so important, so that we can have experiences like this and we can connect to animals in a way that you would never get to do anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, we have a great population of great white sharks. It's one of the most important around the world due to the fact that in other regions of the world, particularly South Africa and Australia, there has been a lot of fishing towards the great white shark.
By fishing, she means hunting the great white. There are many reasons behind that hunting.
Finning is a big problem for them.
An estimated 100 million sharks are killed every single year for their fins. The fins provide luxury items like shark fin soup and traditional Chinese medicines.
They have, many dangers. You've got the nets in other countries that will capture many of these animals, long lining, the fin trade, illegal poaching. Their jaws are worth a lot of money.
Some shark populations have even declined by up to 98% in the last 15 years alone.
The reason they just can't keep up with that rate is because some of these animals take up to 15 years to become sexually mature. So it doesn't take a scientist to figure out that if you start fishing these animals out too quickly, before they can start reproducing, you're going to have a problem on your hands.
Sharks are like bees in the sense that when you lose sharks in your ecosystem, the ecosystem itself starts to fall apart. For example, the presence of a shark signals a healthy reef.
If we all have environmental education and we learn how to protect the natural environment, we can be sure that for the rest of our years, everything will be in balance.
Guadalupe Island is just one of the few places in the world where they are protected, tagged, and monitored. It's about a day's boat ride away from the dock in Ensenada, Mexico, but the experience will open your eyes to why we need continued conservation efforts to protect sharks. To learn more about the conservation efforts in our area, you can go to fox5sandiego.com and click on the Scene On tab.